All right, we'll take off here approximately 30 seconds. Again, we're gonna do at the end of these 6 reps, we are gonna go right into a two-handed clean and hold for approximately 10 seconds. All right, guys, here we go. 6 total reps on 55 seconds. To the floor. 10-second hold. Keep it close to your body, lock out the knees, lock out the glutes, shoulders back. Great job. Great job. Again, we're only doing that 4 times in this workout today. Only 4 times. But again, it's all about adding those small incremental increases in challenge to force that body to change. All right, guys, here we go. Second round, 6 reps, deep breath. Over time, we will continue to add different intensity challenges within the Swing Heavy Kettlebell series. Small incremental increases in challenge is what it's all about. From minute 0 to 7 and 7 to 14, I would consider essentially almost a warm-up. Almost a warm-up. It's from 14 to 30 when this workout really does start to get heavy. 6 reps. Again, this will be a progressive overload with an isometric twist. A progressive overload with an isometric twist. Hello, welcome to TuskerStrong. Here we go, guys, here we go. 15 seconds, 4th round coming up. Again, by having just that 5 seconds less to recover and adding these isometric holds will make this progressive overload all the more challenging. Here we go, deep breath. No better way to start the week than with swinging the bells. In this case, this 106 or 48 kilogram bell is one of my favorite training tools that I added to my arsenal. If you do have any questions at all, by all means, leave those post live and I'll be happy to respond to them. Heart rate should be relatively low at this stage of the game. I'm seeing about the 120s. Here we go, 6 reps. Great work. We're now 5 sets in of 30. 5 sets in of 30. Some chalk always helps enhance that grip. And I do have a little bit of tape on that bell as well. In this year-round program, I can guarantee you're going to come out a stronger human. Cannot wait to do this journey with you. All right, guys, here we go. 6th round, 6th minute. Excellent. All right, 7th minute coming up. Again, that isometric hold will be a nice little twist to the flow. A nice little twist. I would challenge you to maximally contract. Lock out those legs, feel those glutes, lock out those quads, abs on, rear delts, lats. Almost every muscle on you should be engaged. Okay, this is coming up on 7th minute. At the next block with 8, we'll start to do that isometric again. Here we go. Good work. All right, guys, that's that 7-minute mark. We've completed 7 minutes at 6 reps. Now from 7 minutes to 14 minutes, we'll increase that rep range by 2 more to get to 8 total reps. As we open up, once again, we'll put that bell to the floor. We'll do a fast 2-handed clean. Hold for 10 seconds. Here we go, 8 reps. With an iso hold on the back end. Here we go. Two-handed clean, iso hold. Good work. I like having that in here, guys, because it's going to help you really feel what it should feel like to lock out those hips into that hip extension with the swing. All right, now we're starting to warm up just a little bit. Coming out at once again, 8 reps. If you've made it this far, I would absolutely love to know, is this the first time you've joined me, or is this the 13th time you've met or hung with me? Would just love to know. By all means, leave that name and let me know where you're checking in from. Great work on this Monday morning. Right, this is a 106 or 48 kg bell. All right, guys, here we go. 8 reps, deep breath. We're now 3 minutes in. That 7 to 14 minute phase for workout 13. Awesome. Hey, welcome from Miami. Welcome from Miami Kettlebells, my friend. I am an absolute fan. Absolute fan. All right, welcome. Hope you find this workout to be effective. Here we go, guys. 8 reps, deep breath. Great, if this is your first time here, welcome. Great to have you. This workout is intended to challenge, not destroy, but to absolutely challenge. And if you do have questions, Ray, I will try to answer them. This is not a red liner at this point yet. All right, guys, great steady effort here. Heart rate response at this stage in the game should not be through the roof. I'm seeing about 142 and dropping. All right, guys, here we go. 8 reps. By using a 55-second versus a full minute, I know it's only 5 seconds difference in this phase 2, it adds a slight increase in overall challenge. Not overwhelming, but just enough. All right, we're taking off here again approximately 5 seconds, 8 reps, here we go. Outstanding effort, guys, outstanding effort. Huge fan of using calisthenics as well to add additional stress to the body. But I will have to say, huge fan of balance. I love utilizing deads, back squats, barbell work, kettlebell work, calisthenics. Love that flow. And that's what you'll find here with TuskerStrong. Right now we're focusing clearly on the bell alone. All right, guys, here we go. Last minute at the 8 rep range. Deep breath, let's get it. Outstanding. All right, we're now shifting focus from 14 to 21 minutes. 14 to 21 minutes, we're now doing 10 reps with your heavy. In this next block, in this next minute, I will do once again that 10-second eccentric with the bell. Again, 10 reps on the 55-second EMOM. Taking off in less than 10. Add chalk if needed. Keep that grip strong, 10 reps. Two-handed clean. Hold it for an isometric hold, 10 seconds. Great work. Great work. 7 minutes at the 10 rep range. The question here is, which timer is this? It's called Timer Plus, I believe. 10 reps, here we go. Intensity will start to ramp up from 14 to 30 minutes. All right, here we go, 10 reps. Those of you who are interested, by all means, TuskerStrong is all about using varying loads, varying stimuli. If you're interested on the Monday through Saturday flow, I do create a calendar on this chalkboard. If you want to become a member of TuskerStrong, by all means, you certainly can. You gain access to the Monday through Saturday. 10 reps, here we go. The area I'm focusing on for the swing is really making sure those lats are involved. Trying to avoid that rounded element of the back as you go into that hike. Best way to target that is to draw those shoulders back to maintain that strong neutral spine. Here we go, guys. 10 reps. Can't see it, but I am doing a slight release at the top. As I punch, I do allow those hands to rest and relax for just a moment at the extension. All right, guys, last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Yes, Ben, or I'm sorry, Ray. I would absolutely suggest just know a two-handed swing. Two-bell swing is typically harder because you have to manipulate both. But by all means, yes. For what it's worth, Ray, if you're still with me, if you were doing, for example, a 53-53 or 24-24, and you're just starting, that's gonna be a really hard start to kettlebell swinging. I'd almost rather you go light and build capacity and strength at a lighter bell before doing a double. What's your lightest bell or what is your heaviest bell is what I want to know. All right, guys, here we go. Last time at 10. All right, guys, this is when the rubber will start to hit the road. From 9, for the next 9 minutes, 21 minutes to 30, we're focusing on 12 reps, a true progressive overload, okay? So adjust if you need to or if you can, okay? I should say if you just stayed at 6 reps for this whole workout, that'd be a great way to start. 12 reps with an isometric hold at the back end. Here we go. Two-handed clean. Again, 12 reps, taking off an 8. 55 is where I'd go then, two-handed. Right, harder to talk at this stage in the game, but I would definitely stay with a 55 if that's your heaviest, and try to execute this workout. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'd rather feel easy than incredibly taxing and difficult. On a 1 to 10, I'd say make it a 6 or a 7 out of 1 to 10. 12 reps. Six minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. If I'm counting correctly. Five minutes to go. Great effort, guys. Great effort. I hope that makes sense, right? I always say to my clients, make sure technique is driving your movement. Don't force a heavy bell. 12 reps. Last 4 minutes. Last 4 minutes. Starting to see the 170s now. This is where you start to work. Round 6 of 9. Last 3 minutes. 7th time at 12 reps. Eighth round coming up. Very little heart rate recovery at this stage. Last time at 12 reps. 10 seconds. Thank you to those who have made it thus far. Here we go, last time at 12. Great job, guys. Primary goal today was to add just a little bit more challenge to an already challenging 1.0. So way back in January, I believe it was January 17th of this year, same exact workout, just under 30,000 pounds moved, but this time we added just a little bit more spice by simply taking 5 seconds off of each minute and adding an isometric hold of 10 seconds 4 times strategically throughout this workout. We added just a little bit more stress. Again, I can't thank you enough for those who actually stayed from start to finish. Maybe jumped in late, that's perfectly fine. I always re-edit this, throw it up on a Saturday morning, 7 a.m. CST. A lot more coming, guys. A lot more coming. Get shredded in 6 weeks for summer, creating a series of that. I'll hopefully be posting that up Thursday for week 1. TuskerStrong, the goal is to make you a stronger, more functional person in just 30-minute workouts, upwards of 6 days per week. The goal is also to help you age well as best we can. All right, guys, I'm off to work. The goal is to stay strong and to stay TuskerStrong for as long as we can. Thanks again for your time. Go have a great rest of the day.